Good morning, it's Xavier and welcome to my bonsai retreat. And guess what we're eating for breakfast today for our morning bonsai? We're eating a bit of sour grapes because this lovely flowering Satsuki Azalea, well, it isn't flowering this year, it's looking decidedly peaky. In fact, you know when you try and put some strips of bacon on, you get them cooking and then that smell assails you. It's at that point you look at the packaging and realise it's 3 weeks old. Well, this Satsuki is not looking well, so sorry for your breakfast this morning. You're going to see me try and salvage this little lovely tree. There is a little bit of green growth in there somewhere, but I was going to prune this back hard. Hey, we are in June, so it's a great time to do it. But I'm also going to have a little look at the roots and probably put it in something a bit bigger and a bit more supportive for a good recovery. So let's crack on and do that while you're frying up your eggs. Well, I haven't decided. Possibly a bigger pond basket, or I'll find a bigger plastic training pot for it. But let's quickly make up some soil. I'll be using Kanuma, probably 50-60% Kanuma. It looks like that. It's yellowy sort of very soft soil, so if you squeeze it too much you can just squeeze it into dust. It's also very acidic, which the azaleas love, which is why I'm wearing gloves, because it sucks the life out of your skin. I will also use the rest of my sphagnum moss that I was doing air layers with, because that has quite restorative capabilities apparently, and probably just a bit of my general mix just to bulk it out a bit. Well, got the mix ready to go. Only thing left to do is to find out what it's looking like down there in the engine room. Certainly not root bound. I'm just going to carefully tease that around and then get that in the soil. To be fair, the root system's not too bad. I've done a little bit of trimming. I've opened up where it plugs up right up in close, so we can try and get a little bit more circulation direct down. I am going to go for this big plastic. It's going to go in nice and deep in there, and then we'll see just how far we go. So you go get your cup of coffee or your breakfast tea or whatever it is you have to wash your breakfast down, and I'll get the soil in.
Need a rock with a flat edge.
Ta-da! Okay, so is this risk-free? Well, no, it's not risk-free. I have lost azaleas doing this at this time of the year, but this time round, whereas last couple of years I've sort of left those drooping, really soft leaves. Look at them, they're all just coming off, but there is some newer shoots closer in. So it's some sort of wilt, but clearly we've got a lot of stuff drying off. And to be fair, it could actually, yeah. I mean, if you ever look here, the whole leaf through, everything's come off, exposing stem. We had no flower buds coming through. I've seen this before with mine, and I think the last time this happened a few years ago, I left them and it just got worse. And I know I definitely lost a couple of Satsukis. I'm going radical on this. It's a shame. It's a beautiful design, but I really fear there's only one answer.
Put them down and walk away.
So while I'm creating that one answer, you put your dishes in the sink and get ready for work.
I can't watch this anymore.
Please, stop!
Really, it's just this long branch here which is completely out of proportion now. So let's just... There we go. Oh, we've got leaves there. So we've gone for a pretty well a total deforestation for breakfast. I will clean that up. I'll put a little bit of cut paste on all the ends. Don't need to, but give this every chance. Make sure all the old leaves are off there. Put it into a shaded spot and wait. And tell you what, if this starts responding, which I'm sure it's going to, then I'll do a little fun short there for you. Wait just a minute. Before you go, I just thought, that's pretty depressing, you know, watching me hack up what was a really nice azalea. I am sure it's going to be fine. But before you do pop off to work, come and have a look at one that's flowering beautifully. Just the one flower, but it's lovely, bright, pink Satsy azalea flower. I absolutely adore it. And then it occurred to me, I've actually got a group of subscriber photographs that have been coming in, and I've been a little bit negligent. I haven't got them out in my videos, so why not we finish off this Bonsai for Breakfast episode looking at some of the wonderful bonsai that others have been doing. I'm going to put out a little message about notifications, and I will go about the bell. One of the ways that my channel gets directly affected and how I can get more content pushed out to more people is if you actually view the video within the soonest period possible. Now, I appreciate we all have busy lives, but I just ask you to consider that if you hit the notification button, which is that bell, and you set it to all, then it means if I do a post or any sort of video or a short, you'll get a notification in your feed. And so long you've turned it on in your phone or wherever you watch things, then it means you can actually do something really positive for me. And if you like the content, then that'd be nice. As soon as you get the notification, please, if you can, start watching the video. And that will then mean that YouTube will think, do you know what, this guy's doing something right, even if I'm not. Anyway, let's enjoy the rest of the photos. In fact, you probably had photos going off while I'm yapping. But apart from that, enjoy your day. Happy bonsai and God bless. Cheers.